Hello guys, this is gonna be a night ride to share from Allied Gold Mine, driving forward to. Now we're not going to Ire. Where you go? Divo. So let me try to share a night ride and see how the road will look like.
Allô Freddy.
Once more.
Allô. Oui, comment tu vas?
Hello Internet. This was a long day from the mines, providing better services, and I always like to share how it looks like in Africa during the day, and also this is normally one of the other videos that we're doing during the night. So enjoy the ride with us and see how things goes here. Normally this is a gravel road. Very soon, in a few minutes, maybe in 15 minutes, we'll be getting to the main road, and also from there we might be enjoying our night rides. I wish that you can see maybe an animal on our way, an antelope, an impala, and a bush dog or bushmeat. Let's hope that will happen. Otherwise, once more, welcome to Wetu Project Channel. In these conditions, people walking. That's why wherever you are, don't take life for granted. If you have been blessed, pray for others, because on earth we don't all benefit from the same similar privileges. In Africa, normally people usually don't benefit from the resources in their backyard. It's a lot to do in Africa, especially our politicians. They need to wake up and start providing for Africa, providing better education system, providing better solution, medical systems, facilities, providing water for the communities, healthcare. We miss a lot of this in Africa. It's sad. And who are the most affected people in Africa? What I've discovered that the women. Women are the most affected. Our mothers, they need to go look for food for the family. So guys, we have just arrived in the main road, the Thai road. Then we'll say welcome, and we'll be heading. Ire is on our right side where the truck is going. As now we're gonna go back to Abidjan. From here to Abidjan is almost a 4 hours drive, and hope to reach there around 11 p.m. Let's enjoy the night ride. Now you will see from here the road now is beautiful, but you can't see that far. always, when you watch our video, leave us a comment, leave us a thumbs up, as this will encourage us on doing so, in sharing what we see. I know out there you are in the flat, you live there at the second floor, the third floor, at the fourth floor, you only see high buildings. So we help you also to enjoy the beauty of the nature. This is nature, far away from towns, far away from noise. But as you see, another issue that, another good thing in Ivory Coast, we are in the village, but they do have electricity. The road is beautiful. And this is something we're pleading that most African countries need to do as well. Not only loot the resources of the country and only take care of your own children. Because you don't need, it's not that to become a president, you are the most intelligent person or the most strong person. It's the will of the people. Even if you are the strongest person, you need people to form your army. You need people to form your government. You need people to name them as ministers. Thus, do good for the people. Provide for them. Provide for the communities. To the married people, please stay faithful to your wives. It's always good that when we are married, our women also feel that we love them and we are faithful. There's nothing that you cannot get from your wife once you are married that you can go look outside. It's good to be faithful. How do you feel as a man if your wife is cheating on you? The same pain you can experience is the same pain also our women do experience when we don't keep our promise that we'll stay faithful to them. We love them forever. Often, what makes people, or what makes a man cheat, or what makes a woman cheat, I believe usually is lack of principles. Lack of principles. The reason are multiples. Can you maybe answer that question? Why nowadays it's very hard for people, for married people to stay faithful to one another? What's going on? It's a very good topic to develop, maybe to find the reasons that out there some married women will leave their husband and go out there, find another man, sometimes also a married man, and have an affair. How good is this situation? Similar to men, married men leave their wife, go out there. Wow. It's all about principles. It's all about what you believe in. It's all about your manner. And we can, if you start making our families a better place to be, then from our families, all start in the family. Let us make our families a better place to be. Let us have open conversation. So if you're a father, love your children, do good for them, be a model, advise them, educate them, send them to school. Remember to take care of your children now, because when you get old, they will take care of you. I believe that normally our society all must start from our houses, from our families. In Africa, we have a habit where like parents cannot advise their children of the opposite sex. We don't talk about things that are important, that can make maybe their children make good decisions about their life when they start having feelings of looking differently to the opposite sex as teenagers. I think that's our way is in Africa. But sometimes it's good also to do so as parents in Africa, to take care of our children, the girls.
What about this guy?
Three-wheeled guys crossing the road. Brother, tell me, if you are about to let's say, if you have to talk about Ivory Coast, you know that in Ivory Coast, yes, the country is doing good, the economy is stable, but we can't say that 100% of people are benefiting. Oh, sorry for that car. Normally it's a breakdown in the middle of nowhere. Yes, but I'm asking a question like, what I'm saying, in Ivory Coast, we talk about the economy that is booming, but I don't think so. It's benefiting everyone. There are also people that are not benefiting. That it's like the place where we came from. I see it's a good town with a lot of opportunities, that there's no water for the communities. So if there's someone like watching this video from India and is willing to invest to bring maybe a technology to purify water for the communities, to do business in Ivory Coast, is the process easy, or is it easy? Is it really simple, or is it complex to make a decision? Let's say from India, a guy will bring a plant here to purify water and provide clean water for the communities. Is that process difficult, or?
You're asking me?
Yes. Is the process difficult, or is this doable?
It's doable.
It's doable.
Yeah.
So because someone might watching this video can say, okay, Ivory Coast is nice, I'll make up my mind. I want to go there to do business. I want to go there to invest. So sometimes the purpose of these videos is to give them just an introduction, what they can expect when they come here to operate or to do business. What is the legal process? What it takes, for example, for you to register a company in Abidjan? Similar in all other countries. It can be Ghana, it can be Congo, it can be South Africa, it can be anywhere in Africa. So each country has its regulations normally on how it works. But the question was, is Ivory Coast regulations difficult or easier?
It's easier.
So it seems like I'm just chatting with my friend. Yes, asking question about you are watching this video. We've been normally sharing a lot of videos about Ivory Coast, which will be ending soon, as we'll be leaving the country for another African country. So it's not really a nightmare. It's not a big mission. Didoko, is there where we're going? Didoko or
Divo.
That's what I said. Didoko.
No.
Okay.
Divo.
Divo. So it's not a big mission for you to start a business in do you have any idea what the process? Maybe I'll tell my friends out there that if let's say we are a foreigner, you wanna come to invest in Ivory Coast. What is the process? I come here, I got money, I want to invest. So what is the process of starting business?
Your film first. Hey. What's that?
Sorry. So I think the process must first be on getting in the country. So you have your company names, the sector in which you're gonna be operating. So I'm sure the person who is in Ivory Coast, or no, let's say the person who is in India.
Okay.
They must first start by coming to Ivory Coast to visit the country.
Yes.
And
they need a visa.
They need a visa.
First.
And can you get a visa without a letter of invitation? Is it easy? It's possible.
Easy, yeah. Possible. You can even apply
Online?
through internet online, yeah.
Okay. So Ivory Coast normally has made it easier. So you might come here first as a tourist. So if you don't know anyone in Ivory Coast, in Abidjan, so apply for a visa as a tourist. The process is very, very simple. You apply as a tourist, then you fill the form. You can even do it online, and then once you qualify, you come in the country. In Ivory Coast, normally people they speak French. That the national language normally is the main language is French, and also you have other African languages. But also I see nowadays, because of a lot of activities like in the mining industries, a lot of people also do speak English. And remember also normally Ivory Coast is French-speaking country, but there are a lot of also interaction of countries like Nigeria, their neighbor to Ghana, and there's also exchange. So Ghana they speak English, while Ivory Coast they speak French. So the language is not really a big issue, but because even by you landing at the airport, you're still gonna find people that do speak English. Then you come in the country, but I assume I wanna invest in Ivory Coast. I arrive at the airport, I booked for the hotel, I got at the hotel. So what next step? What must I do? Where must I go?
CPC.
CPC, it's so you need to go to CPC?
Yes.
CPC, it's what they do there?
It's the place where you can create your company.
I think before you go there, remember I came with a visa. So I don't think so. With a visa is normally given. It's a visa normally is a 3-month visa. You have to stay for 3 months. I don't think so at the moment for that visa for 3 months I'll be able to register a company. I think I'll need a residency card, which is 5 years. So I believe here, step number 1 must be to get the residency card. If you are.
But you said the guy is coming here
for business.
A visit first.
First, yes.
Visit the country first.
Yes.
Oh, he's not coming to stay.
To stay.
If it's for a visit.
No, I'm talking about the guy who is coming to invest in the country. Yes. Because it's from his country. I don't know. Can a guy go to Ivory Coast embassy? Let's say in India. They want to invest. What do you suggest? Do you advise them to go to Ivory Coast embassy to get advice, or the person can come here and get all the information local here? The one who wants to open a company, for instance, in Ivory Coast.
I think in each country now we have a commerce chamber.
Yeah.
Maybe in India.
India, okay. There's a chamber of commerce.
Chamber of commerce.
In India.
India. So you can go there.
Okay.
And check for information.
Okay.
After that, you can come in the country.
I see. And then start the process.
Yes.
Okay. So the idea here also another advice that can be, so this guy want to jump. Another advice that can be useful is that in any country where you are from, if you want to invest, for instance, in Ivory Coast, go to Ivory Coast Chamber of Commerce in your country, get more info. I'm sure they will be also more willing to assist you, to give you info. And then once you got what you need, get your visa or business visa. Might get it from the embassy. I'm sure also at the embassy is a possibility to get a business visa. Then when you come to Ivory Coast, now you have to go to, you said the name? CPC. It's C, how you spell it? C-E-P-I-C-I. Okay. CPC. CPC normally is the name of the organ or the institution that will help you for company registration. Is that process difficult for foreigners? No. So in Ivory Coast, if you got your money and you want to do business, the process of registration is not that complex.
You can even assist.
And my friend is telling me that normally chat to us on the comment section that you're willing to do so. We can even direct you to the people who can assist you in doing so by accompanying you where to get information when it comes to company registration. But remember, this usually cannot be just a random service. You also need maybe to take care or to pay the people but assist you in doing so. Maybe in the next video we'll find out in Abidjan what are those structures that can assist in doing that kind of operation. Then once you register your company, another thing we can talk about is, let's say for the people who are coming here to look for opportunities. Maybe you don't need to open a bigger company, but you want to start business, maybe at small scale. And in that case, you will need a resident card. I think in the previous video, there's a video that normally if you didn't watch it, I did put in. I was explaining that obtaining a residency card is not that complex in Ivory Coast. That one, usually when you come here, you'll need a criminal record certificate that you'll get locally in Ivory Coast. If I can repeat myself, you need normally a proof of address. But before you can apply for any residency card, you need first a visitor visa, which must be valid for 3 months. And when you enter the country, don't let that visa to expire before you start your application. So the good thing here, once you are in the country, you can even still renew your visitor visa. And the cost is less than $100 US. I'm sure the cost to renew a visitor visa for another 3 months is about 80 or 70 US. Because in France CFA it's about 38,000 France CFA, which is approximately 70 USD normally. So what you do, don't even after you've renewed your visa, if you didn't apply for residency card before the first 3 months has expired, then you'll be charged a fine of $100 US. That's why even in my previous video, I did advise the guys that when you come to Abidjan and you want to apply for a residency visa, make sure that normally you don't let your current visa, the first one you use to visit the country, to expire. And the process is to go get your criminal record certificate, which you do here. It costs about 10,000 francs CFA. After that, you'll get a proof of residence, which also you get at the office where will be your visa. The proof of address will cost you about 5,000 francs CFA, which also it's almost 10 US dollars. But if you stay at the hotel and you don't have a specific address, you need to identify a person, a local person from Ivory Coast, who must declare you. They can even give you their identity and the proof of address to declare you normally that they know you. They can support your application, because in the process also of the application, there's a place where en français they call the tuteur. They need a tuteur when applying. So you need to know a local guy who can support you. That way, for instance, let us know. We can still assist you in identifying a local guy who can be there to support you, that they know you in your application process. And then the rest, after you have done, you got those documents, you need to do, first we call it a pre-application. It means all the required documentations that the embassy or the application, the Home Affairs guys will ask you. You need yourself to scan them, and you have to do a pre-enrollment. On parle de pre-enrollment. So you go on the line, online, Onesi. The website is called, the department is called Onesi. It's O-N, is it that no? O-N-E-C-I. Yes. Onesi. Office National de Côte d'Ivoire d'identification.
Something like that.
So you go on www.onesi.ci, then you say, normally it's in French. I'll need to confirm if that page can be translated in English. I think the page, yes, I've seen that before. You can get that page in English, and then you, when I go there, you go under product, you search for application for residency card. then you apply first for the pre-enrollment. That way you scan all your documentation, and then once you submit, once you are done, then they'll give you one certificate. You take the certificate now to the Home Affairs, and then all the copies, the original of all the copies that you have scanned, you also bring them with you together to the Home Affairs. The guys now from Home Affairs, we get two departments here. There is a one you talk about the VIP. The VIP, honestly, the one I know is located in Plateau, in Vallon, deux Plateau. So if you look for honestly Vallon, that one is a VIP. There's another one in Plateau, close to Tower F, the tallest tower in Abidjan. That one, when you go, the fees are strictly $500 US. But if you go for the one at Plateau, at Vallon, honestly Vallon, it express, they're gonna be an additional 20,000, I believe, francs CFA, which is almost $50 US extra. But the good thing here, the process will be faster than doing it at the main office at honestly that is close to Tower F. So that one I know, that if you use Vallon, honestly Vallon, your application will be much faster because it's VIP, it's express, but you'll have to pay an extra $50 US for them to be able to assist you and process your application. That's what I know. So once you do everything, then they will take the fingerprint. You submit everything, take the pictures, fingerprints. Then in Abidjan, to get your residency cards, they'll only give you 1 month. So if now you had a visa, once you have applied for your residency card, you can still renew your visa while you are waiting for the residency card. Because if you need to go outside of the country, you can freely come back with the visa. If you let your visa expire, then here they don't use the receipt. So you'll be normally stuck if you're gonna leave the country. So after 1 month, usually, once your application has been processed and finalized, you'll receive an SMS. Don't come to the office if you didn't receive an SMS that asking you to come for collection. So even if you receive the first SMS, they will say that normally, the first SMS will be there to notify that normally your application has been processed or finalized. And then the second SMS will be there to say that your application now is ready for collection. Then you can go get your residency card. It's a small card like a bank card, which will have your picture, your image, and also all your details there. One of the other things in some places, you have people who got 3 names. Something I've realized. So while you are doing the application, make sure to tell them that usually your first name, surname, first name, and middle name, usually put them in the second option, and your surname put in the first option. Often, if you don't tell them, they can take your name and your first name. If they put them in the first option, according to them, now you'll have your name will change to the existing name. Your first name, your surname, and your first name will end up becoming your name. And for some other stuff, it must be an issue. So that's why normally you need to be careful on that. When you are doing the registration, the capturing process, make sure to keep your surname in the first field, then your first name and your middle name, put them together in the second field. So when your residency card will come out, you'll be able to see that normally your surname has been kept, has been using it in your previous, in your country of origin. That one I think is a good tip, guy, to consider. I think, yeah, that's it. So once now you have your residency card, you don't need anymore to go back to renew your visa in Ivory Coast, because your residency card will serve as your visa. You can now go out and come back. Don't require to apply for a visa anymore because you have been given the residency card. The process is very easy, and I'm sure this also one of the things is attracting investors. Most African countries, this process is not easy. I know the process from South Africa, it was very good previously, but nowadays it's a nightmare. South Africa, to get a residency card is not easy. They made it very difficult because the economy seems like normally South Africa also they've got their politics where the first priority is South Africans first. While that politics also is not really promoting the growth of the economy. For my view, that politics normally of scrutinizing normally investors, scrutinizing foreigners is not really ideal. Because when foreigners come in, they come with new ideas. They also come in with new technology and things that can benefit the local people. Instead of learning, maybe copying the skills and implementing them, that's not the case currently in South Africa. So if looking, I think it's one of the countries where to obtain visa has become a problem. I'm sure now with the current government, that issue normally might be normally solved. Okay, guys, this is the checkpoint. A lot of checkpoints in Ivory Coast. That normally is good for security. See motorbikes, police. They might check the car. So I'm gonna stop filming. Thank you. I think I'm done for today. That's it. And then see you soon another day, another time for another ride in Ivory Coast. Africa is beautiful. Guys, come to Africa, experience. You are in USA, you are in Germany, you are in Belgium, you are in France. Remember Abidjan, on say Abidjan Edu. I can feel that really Abidjan Edu. Abidjan is really cool, beautiful, green, and everything's nice. That's once more, welcome and enjoy your day. Stay safe, take care of your health, and always do good. Do good to others, and good thing will happen. Au revoir, bye bye. Enjoy a few minutes of a silent ride. On n'est pas encore arrivé.
Pratiquement dans la ville.
Oh, c'est ça la ville, hein?